Now I would like to call upon another young activist, but he's not only an activist, he is an attorney by profession. He's an advisor to the Ozone Park Block Association. Mr. Mike Scala. Mr. Mike Scala, please come forward. Oh, Mr. Scala.
My name is Mike Scala. I am an attorney and an advisor to the Ozone Park Block Association, and I pose a question to everybody. What is the definition of insanity? Some people will say it's doing the same thing and expecting different results, and I'm reminded of that here today. Can someone hold up a sign of the victims, please? I know we have some signs. Take a look around, right behind me. If this wasn't insanity at play here, we wouldn't be seeing this. We'd be seeing justice. Am I right? Justice.
What do you want? Justice! What do you want? Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
When do we want it?
Now!
You know, this is an outrage. It's time for solutions. It's time to catch these perpetrators. It's time to put this to rest. We have demands from the NYPD that we're going to follow up on and ensure that we get what we need from this. And of course, this is a two-way street. You know, someone speculate, by the way, why we're not getting justice. I don't think we need to say that, but I think that we all can agree that we're not getting it, and that changes today.
That's right. That's right.
Now, like I said, it's a two-way street. The community, of course, also has to work with the police, as we've been doing. As an attorney, I've been asked to explain people's rights. I think the best thing I can say in this situation is don't be afraid to call the police. If you're a victim, the police cannot ask about your immigration status or anything like that. Please call the police, work with them, because we need to get these reports made, and unfortunately, people do go by data. We need to make sure we have the data to support what we're trying to do. So, as I said, community needs to work with the police needs to work with the community, and part of the Ozone Park Block Association, what we're doing is we're meeting, and we're going to sit at the table and ensure that we get what we need, which is what? Justice, right? So I'm going to end it like this. What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
Thank you all for coming out.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right now, I would like to call upon our Assemblywoman, Stacy Amato Pfeffer. Are you with us, please? Please come forward.
Thank you very much. My name is Stacy Pfeffer Amato, and I'm a New York State Assemblywoman that represents part of Ozone Park. But I do not want to say that because I believe in a whole Ozone Park. So I am committed to you that I will be working with all the elected officials in the area to bring justice to this community, because that's my job. Yes. I've been standing here listening to you, and Ms. Hassim, you're absolutely correct. You are the bravest soul that I know. And to the women without voices, I will be your voice.
Thank you.
That's my job, and I thank you for your courage. But I've been listening to you and hearing what you need, and I commit to you that I will be here with you. The police officers are here, the captains, the deputy inspectors, and we are committed to work together with the precincts on both sides of the border. Because we have to be one community to unite a community in safety. I'm so honored and proud to represent you. When I see a community out like this shows me our heart, and I'm honored to represent you. So I want you to know that I am your voice in government. I am listening to you, and I promise I'm committed for an outcome. Because I see where's that one poster?
Right here, right here.
I see the poster with the list that's saying that we have where's the one? I love that one. I do care.
Please.
I do care, and that's why I'm here. I'm here. My office is open to you. I've been meeting with the Muslim Patrol, with the Civic groups, with all the groups to hear what your voices are. My office is open, and please know that I am here to represent all of you. Thank you.
Another elected official, our Assemblyman, Mr. Mike Miller. Mr. Mike Miller, please step forward.
Thank you very much. The first thing I would like to do is thank all of you for coming today. This sends a strong message to our city, to our mayor, that we need changes here, we need changes here now. This is a good sign. There's no place in our community, right? And we're going to fight to make sure that this stops. But I do want to ask the police department, this needs to become a condition. This area needs to be a condition. We need to make it a priority. We need to have patrols. We need to have cars here. If you need a command center, I'll help you get one. But we need that. And you know me, I work with you well. You guys are great. I support all of you. But we have to also support this community and make this crime stop. So thank you. Thank you very much.
As always, thank you so much, Mike Miller. Now, I would like to call upon the Chief of Queen South, Officer Dave Barrere.
Assalamu alaikum. Peace and blessings to all of you. I'm Assistant Chief David Barrere. I'm the Commanding Officer of Patrol Bureau Queen South. And I want to thank you for inviting me and thank you for allowing me to speak today. Let me start by saying one crime, one attack on any member of this community is one too many, and it's an attack on all of us. I've heard the voices of the victims, I see the signs, and I hear the voices of us as a collective. My commitment to this community is that I will work with you, I will meet with anyone, anytime, anywhere, to ensure your safety and make sure that we work together to improve our community, improve the quality of life, and to make sure that this community is safe. Thank you very much.
We have a very special guest from the Brooklyn Borough President, Eric Adams. Please come up.
How are you? It's good to see you all, and it's so important that public safety is not only the job of the police, it's a job of all of us. And I'm really concerned about the direction of this city. You know, we took the city from an unsafe place during the 80s and the early 90s, and we turned it around by having safe places. And now with some of the beliefs that people who carry guns should not go to jail, people who assault should not go to jail, I do not support that. I support innocent people should not be the victims of crimes. I support that plazas like this should be a place where families should be able to come and assemble and not be harassed. I support you should not be harassed or abused merely because of where you go to pray and worship, merely because you dress. Your women that wear a hijab or a dashiki or a kufi or any other religious garment should not be treated unfairly. We need to come together as one community, and that's why we're out here today. It's not going to deter us to continue to move and partner with the police department to make this city a safe city and continue it to be a safe city. We came a long way from having no radio cars and signs in our cars. We came a long way from waking up every night and seeing our windows broken and our families assaulted, and 2,000 homicides a year, and almost 100,000 robberies a year. We've come a long way. We can't go backwards, and we cannot allow people to believe that we're going to be silent when innocent people are assaulted or when our family members cannot enjoy the communities we made safe. So it's the partnership of those of you who are here today, those of you who are part of the New York City Police Department, those of you who believe that our streets belong to us. Our streets belong to our families, and that's what I believe, and I will be unapologetic to state people who hurt innocent people should go to jail. Should go to jail. I'm unapologetic in stating that our streets must be safe, our schools must be safe, our houses of worship must be safe, our community must be safe. The prerequisite to prosperity is public safety.
Yes.
Never surrender to anything that's going to take our public safety away. And that's why I'm here with you today and our other electeds, because we clearly understand that this plaza needs to be a place of safety and community participation and enrichment. And I'm here to be with you to say that over and over again. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Borough President, Mr. Adams.
Good afternoon, everyone. So I'm a child of maybe 5, 10 years old. My mom is taking me shopping along here. I was born here, 86th Street. I'm still there. It's Ozone Park, born and raised, not leaving. But here's the thing. Over the course of years, I have seen it. The faces change. Community goes through a change. Ozone Park went through a change. But one thing remains the same. This is our community, this is our quality of life, and it's our intention to do whatever we can to protect our community. That does not change. That does not change. So the people come and go, but the people who are here today, this is their community. Ozone Park is their community. And when you hurt one of us, you hurt all of us. And so we work together as a community. We work together as neighbors. We work together with our law enforcement, and we thank them. We work together because by working together, good things happen. Positive things happen for our community. The future of our community depends on us working together. Thank you so much, everyone. God bless you all.
Just one thing I want to mention. We have a new commanding officer for 106th Precinct, and when we brought things to his attention, he took action right away. He sent a police car within minutes, so we really appreciate him, and we look forward to working with him, and we can see changes coming in Ozone Park.
He's going to introduce himself.
Hi, just very quickly, I'm Captain John Costello. I'm the new CO of the 106th Precinct. I'm very happy to be here. I look forward to working with everybody in the community, honestly. But again, to reiterate, if I don't know what's going on, I can't address it. So again, to reiterate, we will never look into an immigration status. That has nothing to do with anything. We just want to help you. We want to help the people. So please, if something happens, tell us. Tell me, and I will address it. You have my word, okay? Pleasure to meet you all. Assalamu alaikum.
I'm going to introduce Courtney Nillen from the 102 Precinct to say a few words. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. I just want to thank everyone for coming out as well. As much as you guys need us, we need you as well. And I'm looking forward to working together. I know a lot of people who are out there. I've met with a lot of people who are in the audience now. As the chief said before, my door is always open. If you want to come in to talk to me about any community problems or about something that's going on, please feel free at any time. And I am going to be working closely with the 106th Precinct and with Transit and with the 7-5 to come up with solid solutions so everybody feels safe in the Ozone Park community. Again, I want to thank you for having me here today. It's an honor to see everybody out here and to listen to everyone's concerns. And I look forward to increasing working with you, increasing building the bridges between the relationship between the police and the community in Ozone Park. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
Okay. Officer Johnson?
They always find a way of putting me on the spot, huh? Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you greetings on behalf of Deputy Inspector John Mastronati. Listen, as so many people have said earlier, listen, you're one community, you have to work together, and we're going to do everything that we possibly can to make sure that we try to keep you safe. And again, we're definitely here to help. We'll do everything in our abilities, and communication is the key, ladies and gentlemen. Communication is the key. We look forward to working with you, and we thank you for all that you do. All right? Thank you guys very much. Thank you for inviting us. Thank you.
Mr. Lou Simon?
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Assembly District Leader Lou Simon. I stand here with you in solidarity, 100%. It is getting really bad that as Bangladeshi community is not getting the respect it deserves. And I have made calls to the mayor's office, and I've called upon the commissioner. You have my full support to lobby to make sure you have conditioned cars and additional police officers in the Ozone Park community. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Simon. Okay, we are at the conclusion of our program.